up guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Felix. I'm a YouTube content creator from Indonesia. Guys, we finally got the newest episode of Me ARJ's amazing Ultra Vegito series. This time it's Ultra Vegito Kills Iwan, God of Universe 1. After Vegito defeated Madara, after Vegito defeated gods, like these two, the last remaining two is the Iwan, the Universe 1, and the robotic, I forgot who is that guy, just ran away like cowards, and like after Vegito's losing, it's like pummeling and like, I wanna kill you, go kill him, blah blah blah, and now they got what they deserve. They are being hunted by Ultra Vegito. Not even Ultra Vegito now, it's already like Demon God Slayer, Killer, Vegito with the horns and everything. Man, Vegito is just getting awesome. I'm truly interested. I'm truly can't wait, guys. So without further ado, let's just go in and check it out. Ultra Vegito Kills Iwan, God of Universe 1. Finally, after you have the chance of pummeling Vegito, now Vegito has the chance to pummel you back, Iwan. So until we meet again. So without further ado, let's just go and check it out, guys. Let's go, let's check and let's react. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Remember, the next video after this part has already 100. Join now and see why you're. Before we begin, today's video is sponsored by Established Titles, a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodland of Scotland while Black Friday sale off. So go to establishedtitles.com/arch10 to get your gifts now and help support the channel. Enjoy. So our story continues with Ultra Vegito still with his Ultra Instinct activated.
Yep.
And one mysterious black horn.
And the horn, and oh yeah, just remembered, Jiren appeared after he somewhat looked like he betrayed Jiren for locking him up in the god's hyperbolic chamber or something, the pyramid of tower, the pyramid of power, right? The pyramid of power where he locked Jiren inside and take his button. And he thought that he will summon Jiren when the time is right, but Jiren came after him first.
Deviating out of his cranium as he looks down in silence, covered in electricity, as he shakes before muttering, I will have my revenge.
Okay, he goes
before
back
just
to
as
base.
suddenly, Vegito collapses onto the ground and instantly reverts to base form, losing his horn as a wave of exhaustion hits him.
He's just too tired. Okay.
And as he huffs and puffs from the sudden loss in energy, he surprisingly appears to be totally confused over wherever he even is.
Yep.
As he ponders, what happened? Where am I?
Okay.
My head. Before Vegeta then begins grabbing his throbbing head and continuing, my body, it's full of injuries. Was I fighting someone? I was. That kid.
He's fighting Zykor previously.
That god.
He's fighting Zykor.
No son of mine.
No son of mine. He was the one who. Oh yeah, he killed Zykor. That guy that he said his mom is a Supreme Kai or something. Not Supreme Kai, the West Kai or something. I forgot. Supreme West Kai, the Kai, the god. And then he killed Zykor at least.
But Vegito now denying Zykor's link to him and any association.
He don't care about Zykor or anything because he thinks that his only kids are Gold 10 and Gohan and no more. And even if you want to track it back, it's just like there's the granddaughter pen and that's it. There's no mention of Zykor whatsoever. So he don't admit it.
guilt
Especially
would
when
just look
his son is a god. when Goku marry a god, he won't accept it. Like his self will marry a god. Wow, he'll just kill him.
to the sky and think deeply. But besides that, it looks like what Madara said was actually true. There seems to exist far more gods than I had ever anticipated.
Oh, so how many more? So how many more? Wait, so how many more gods that he needs to defeat then, right? It's not just the god of destruction and Grand Priest and Zeno, but there's more gods. So how long this vengeance journey will take him?
Every universe, every timeline is plagued by them in some way. Just as expected, even the timeline with that kid resulted in everyone being wiped out. It's just as I thought.
It's just the same.
These gods can never be trusted. And not one can be left alive.
So he'll just destroy every last
complete and Vegeta against the gods stronger than ever, Vegeta would lift his hand, commenting ominously, I need to find out more about what Madara said. There must be a way to save every timeline and universe from the rule of these monsters.
How can he
I must learn
save it?
just how many more of these cockroaches I must dispatch of. And possibly from the one god that would be forced to tell me something. And so, in front of the God Killer, just as planned, a portal would open. And finally, without any known distractions, no more Zycor, Vegeta would begin slowly walking to enter the portal to a totally new timeline. But just as he approaches, something catches his eye, as if traveling towards him at speed.
It's another portal.
And suddenly, within the blink of an eye, right behind, a ball of what looks like concentrated destruction energy.
He wants to hakai Vegito, he's just mad. It's
right behind the God Killer and ready to erase him.
The last time he did this, he able to explain it to Goku and Vegeta of GT, but how can he reason with Jiren the Great now? Let's see.
But of course, with the attack being noticed, Vegito's impressive speed allows him to dodge out of the way with ease as it lands on the ground and explodes vigorously. Now who dares attack me from behind? Come out, coward! Instantly triggering Vegito to turn around and lash out in anger.
Oh, Iwan! Oh, Iwan, I thought it's Jiren.
Looks like I missed. But shockingly, we finally see who the attacker is.
It's Iwan.
Unexplainably, Iwan. God of Destruction.
He's brave to able to wanna stand his ground against Vegito. He knows that he is defeating both gods and Madara, right? How can he be confident he can win against Vegito?
Of Universe 1. For some reason, having returned alone, despite running away earlier, and completely aware of the massive gulf of power difference between himself and the god.
You know how different in power. He can defeat Madara. He already absorbed Madara, I think. So what is his game? How can he win it?
Killer. What? You?
It's the god of destruction.
You've got to be kidding me! Even surprising Vegito too, as he slowly then descends back to the ground before standing to face off with the destroyer. Wondering if this was some kind of trick. But a smirk soon appeared.
Now it's already so easy, just like a piece of cake. It's not like when he first fought the gods of destruction back then, where he was like, oh, I need to train, blah 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 blah. Fighting gods of destruction is now just like some fighting.
On the God Killer's face,
it's easy.
He then stares at Iwan and lets out, "Unbelievable! You actually showed up all alone to challenge me, Destroyer! The overconfidence of you gods has reached an all-time high.
Wow.
This is basically a death wish.
you know.
I thought you last two runts were going to run and cling for the rest of your lives until I finally found you.
Okay.
I planned on taking you out later on, in fact. But sure, if you want to give me a little energy snack now,
Energy snack.
who am I to stop you?
Little energy snack.
But a concerningly calm Iwan, with his arms
he's still
behind him
confident.
regally, would just respond without a
He's
hint
confident.
of fear. Run and cling to life. Don't be ridiculous.
Wow.
I didn't run from you, God Killer. I merely retreated to get the
Oh, to tools I
needed
needed to defeat you.
I was surprised you were able to
To
beat
beat
Guts. But Madara too?
He defeated
Now
Madara.
that was a surprise.
The two of the five
Though
strongest.
little did you know, it would only serve to lead to your inevitable destruction.
Okay.
As suddenly,
Oh.
Iwan changes to what seems like an eccentric fighting position.
Oh.
With his arms out wide and his fingers separated and moving as if controlling puppets.
Oh, what is he doing?
But Vegeta watching on can't help but be amused with a smirk, commenting, "Now what kind of silly fighting stance is that, Destroyer? Is that something you gods use? Because you're completely open, I hope you know. What are you trying to do over there?
Okay.
Fight me with your fingers?" To which in response, Iwan's
Okay.
eyes suddenly turn from relaxed to far more serious in
Okay.
demeanor, as his eyelids crease in and he simply replies, "Fight with my fingers? How observant, God Killer.
Okay.
Why don't you just find out for yourself,
Oh,
if you dare?"
if you dare? He's confident. He's confident after everything Vegito's done to Madara and everything. Wow. He's confident.
As
He
if
is
not
an
being
ace up
needed
his
to be
sleeve,
told
man.
twice ever, Vegeta would
Okay, he
instantly bite
approaches
onto
Iwan.
Iwan's offer and rush in straight for the god of destruction.
Okay.
His arms still folded as he does so in the ultimate sign of disrespect. And with a smirk that continues to increase, he would just say
Wow,
mid-flight,
okay. What is
"Find out for
Iwan's plan,
myself?
man?
Who do you think I am, you damn weakling?
Weakling.
I'm about to find out what your energy tastes like."
Okay.
In literal
He is ready to
nanoseconds,
absorb
just in base,
Iwan.
Vegito's insane speed leads him to appear
Okay.
right in front of Iwan,
Okay.
who still sports his intense look.
He's confident that he can defeat a god of destruction, battle a god of destruction while he is
For some
in base
reason,
because he's much
still
stronger than
not
him.
scared at all.
Okay.
But instantly, just
What
as he
makes
does
him
so
shocked,
and reach
right?
Iwan's vicinity, something is sensed by Vegito. A danger like no other,
Oh.
yet still familiar, as he mumbles at the last second, "This energy! No!
It's who?
What?" As out
Guts
of
and
nowhere,
Madara?
both Guts and Madara appear, striking Vegito from
weird.
both sides.
Guts
With
and
the
Madara?
shock Saiyan just barely at the last
Oh my
moment,
God.
blocking both attacks, but with a stare
He needs to
towards
defeat
Guts in
Guts and
particular,
Madara again?
as he lets out,
Guts and Madara. Again.
Word Tune is your rewriting, rephrasing, rewording,
man.
expialidocious chrome.
Guts and Madara? Is it controlled by Iwan using this puppet or something?
"How?" Yeah!
Guts and
With his
Madara
full
is
strength,
hard, man.
Vegeta
to
then
fight
launches
both
his
Guts
arms
and
out,
Madara at the
pushing
same
both
time.
Guts and Madara back with full force.
Okay.
The two members of the five strongest instantly shooting back, unable to push forward.
Okay.
Guts! Madara!
He's
What's the
absorbed
meaning
them.
of this?
He's absorbed them. How can
As
he
once
be
separated,
revived?
Vegeta reacts in pure shock and confusion,
Okay.
not being able to explain at all how both the first and second members of the five strongest, yet
Yes.
defeated already,
Yep.
were now back and seemingly at full health and strength.
Okay.
All the while, both Guts and Madara remain ominously silent.
Okay.
And as the two silent legendary warriors then jump back to retreat into position, behind them, suddenly a figure appears.
Oh.
And
Oh,
of
it's
course,
Iwan.
it is what seems like their master himself.
Yeah, it's
God of
Iwan.
Destruction, Iwan. Using the two warriors now as a shield as he stands behind them with his hands
even
up.
though he's weakling, he can just use Guts and Madara to protect him now. So it's as if like his tool or something.
For some reason, commenting, "That's it, boys.
Boy.
Work together now."
Wow, he controlled beings above, leagues above him, and God of Destruction controlled 5 strongest. Wow. He can make a tour of the Grand
What's
Priest
wrong,
then.
God Killer? You seem confused. Maybe you should take a
Closer
close
look. Oh, it's a puppeteer. Yeah, he has a puppet.
And shockingly, as we peer closer, from the end of Iwan's fingertips,
It's puppeteer.
barely visible thin transparent strands of energy are seen.
It's
And most
puppeteer.
notably, all attached to the limbs and body parts of Guts and Madara.
Yeah, it's
As
just,
Iwan then explains,
He's a
"Notice
puppeteer.
yet, God Killer?
he's a
You
puppeteer.
see, these two, you so generously left their body."
Oh, he absorbed the energy, but he left the body. He don't hakai it, so he just used the power. He just used the body of Madara and Guts to protect him. Okay, but how can the willpower? How can the power
Body's
remain?
intact for me. Not knowing my signature
Signature
ability
ability.
is the forbidden power of reanimation.
Oh my freaking god, Arch. Not only GT, not only this, now Naruto is bringing Edo Tensei. I just finished it out from Orochimaru, reviving the first and second Hokage. Oh, Edo Tensei, that's why the full power is back. Reanimation jutsu. Oh my god, reanimation jutsu from Naruto now. So this is all an anime war fight Ultra Vegito. This is a Dragon Ball. This is an anime all-star war, man. It's the forbidden power of reanimation jutsu. Oh my god, it's Edo Tensei, so to say. It's just been renamed by Arch as a reanimation. So he will control puppeteer and he revived them with full health. Oh.
These two monsters are now back to full power and completely under my control.
It's reanimation.
Shells of themselves, but my greatest
His
weapons.
weapons now.
My greatest puppets.
Wow.
What?
Vegeta is shocked. It's reanimation.
But as soon as Vegito learns the truth behind Guts and Madara's return to the living world,
Okay.
the sudden rage overcomes him
He's just
as
mad.
his teeth begin to grit and veins bulge all over his face.
Okay.
And he grumbles back,
Wow.
"You did what to them?
He's mad.
Damn weakling! You have no
He controls
right
the
to use the bodies
five
of
strongest.
those in leagues far above you. For the sake of their honor,
Honor.
you will die a horrid death,
Death
destroyer!"
Wow. He'll crush Iwan.
But as Vegito threatens the god
Okay.
in the first appearance of Iwan's
Wow,
mouth
he
ever
finally-
seen in the history of Dragon
Yo, we
Ball,
finally see
the
his
destroyer
mouth.
immediately bursts out into laughter, saying back, "What's wrong, Vegito? I seem to have struck a nerve with you, haven't I?
Okay.
Were you really that close to these two? Funny, because it was you who killed them, which I think is a far more worse thing to do. Either way, God Killer,
Okay.
you should know better than anyone. All is fair in love and war."
Oh. Huh.
But on
I
hearing
still
this,
couldn't get the fact that Arch just used all of anime cool things just to put in all his craft. So when I expect a next episode, I need to expect not only from Dragon Ball, every universe, every timeline, every technique, all introduced in anime will be poured into this craft of Call Me ARJ. Wow, Edo
Finally,
Tensei,
the angered
huh?
state of Vegito that he had earlier
Let's see.
dissipates.
So if Vegeta wins all this battle, he has defeated all countless technique users, man.
And in its place,
Edo
instead a
Tensei,
smirk and laughter of his
anything.
own from the God Killer emerges as he giggles.
Okay.
No, to be honest, you are right.
Okay.
They did fall by my hand. I think I'm just more annoyed that you stole my move, Destroyer.
Oh, he directly uses.
And suddenly, the
his
God Killer
black-
reopens his eyes, revealing they are now completely black. And meaning only one thing, as a certain
He uses the giant apparition.
technique is then unlocked, and Vegito yells,
He uses the giant apparition.
"How about we bring out my own?"
My god, yeah. When Iwan uses Guts and Madara, I thought like, how can he defeat all of the two at once? But he can just use the giant apparition of the real Guts and Madara. He can just use that, and Iwan already, it's 2 versus 2, and he can just summon all the gods of destruction he is defeated to crush Iwan. Iwan has no
Guts and
chance, man.
Madara, fool!
He can just use the apparition of Guts and Madara.
As
He's
instant,
done.
besides Vegito, appears
He
of
uses
course
the
the
giant
energy
apparition.
apparitions of both Guts and Madara,
Madara.
gained from when he absorbed each of their energies.
And he can just summon all the gods of destruction energy, and as well as Angel, and Iwan has no chance. How can the body of Guts and Madara protect from the Guts and Madara plus all the angels and god of destruction? Iwan will be losing just like that.
With a cocky
He can
smirk from
just
behind
summon
the
all
two,
the giant
Vegito would
apparitions.
say, "Recognize these two,
two,
Iwan?
Iwan?
These are made up of their
The
true
true
energies, not those lame counterfeits you have. Now tell me now what?"
How can Iwan face Vegeta? Alright, Iwan is already shocked. Iwan thought, okay, he's losing already. He thought that he can just win it with Guts and Madara under his control, but he don't know Vegeta can just use the giant apparition. It's just done, man. The Edo Tensei supposedly done. It's just done that he can just use the giant apparition, and if he wants to make far things worse, to rid the destroy of Iwan, so to say, he can just use all the gods and angels a giant apparition and stomp Iwan, and he'll crush like a hamburger.
And immediately, a reaction of pure terror and bewilderment flushes
He's
over
done.
Iwan.
He's done.
Having never
He thought he wins
seen
this
this
game.
technique from the God Killer before, as he mumbles while stepping back.
He's just dumb or what? Like Vegeta showcased this. Vegeta crushed countless gods using the giant apparition. Don't you have an idea? After he absorbed, he can use the giant apparition of beerus or anything or everything, Belmont. He is shown countless times. Are you careless or what? You damn
Back in fear.
Iwan?
No, this can't be.
Oh my god, you don't even strategize your own battle. You don't even see from your angel stuff or something that Vegeta can control the energies of the one being absorbed by him previously. Oh my god, he has used this giant apparition so many times now. Kitellas, Beerus, Belmonts, he's been using it countless time already. You forgot or what, Iwan? Oh my god.
Found their bodies. They belong to me. I reanimated them completely.
Reanimated.
There cannot be another with my ability.
Bye.
But the fear soon drops as Iwan then moves his fingers to assemble his puppets and
Okay.
begins convincing himself, no, these must be
They're
illusions.
illusions.
You will not fool me, God
Illusions of
Killer!
what?
Guts, Madara! Destroy this fraud!
You're just trying to justify
Needed
things you want.
on the orders of
Okay,
their puppet master,
this is not exciting
with the
anymore,
real-life
it's
Guts
just
and
done.
Madara,
But
then
destruction
immediately
is just
rushing at
done.
Vegito with the full force of the original.
Okay.
But as they do, Vegito just begins to grin wider and wider
Okay.
as he
It's
thinks,
just done.
perfect. Now this will be just the test I
Oh.
need.
To test the apparition, I think.
Show this fool what your power was really like.
Okay, he wants to
As
test the
Vegeta
apparition.
then suddenly points
This
his
has
two
become of a
fingers
test
straight towards
of
Iwan's
apparitions
puppets,
rather than killing God
commands
of
his own
destruction.
apparitions
It's like
in the
a
exact
playground for
same
Vegeta
way.
now, facing a God of destruction. Okay.
Just like that, within seconds, both sets of the legendary five would be within inches of each other until
They're just fighting one another.
through a raucous of loud yells and collisions, both sets of Guts and Madara would clash viciously with each other,
Okay.
being equal at every turn.
Yup.
And with their brief skirmish coming to no victor, each of the duo of legendary warriors lands back with their own
Okay.
with a slam, with Iwan reacting. What?
He's
What are you
shocked.
doing?
He's shocked.
As Vegeta reacts. Not bad. Your reanimation actually somehow gave them their original strength. But once Iwan realizes that his puppets really are no stronger than the ones the God Killer has inexplicably
Wow.
created, a shade of dark blue.
This will be, oh my god, nightmare. What? Because he will just use his android arm to absorb again, so he'll get 2 times energy of Guts and 2 times energy of Madara. He can just absorb the energy from the reanimation Iwan created.
Slides on his face, as in total fear,
Bye
he
bye.
yells, "No! How is this happening? Those things, they are the real deal! They're the same as my puppets!" Leaving the smug Vegito to now fold his arms, still surrounded by dancing black lightning, and comments, "Oh,
Bye bye, Iwan. Will you get a treat of a snack more than your
Hi,
snack of energy?
and welcome to Sweden's largest
He can just absorb the Guts and energy from your reanimation and double the Guts and Madara's power of his arsenal.
the little Yeti looks a little blue.
Blue.
I did tell you, didn't I? You should know by now. I'm a man of my word. But don't worry, I'm also a man who craves a challenge.
Okay.
So I have no intention of making this so easy.
Oh, he'll summon more Gods of Destruction.
Before
and
immediately
angels, I think.
snapping his fingers with
Am
a
I
beaming
right? Man, if I'm right, this will be, man, it's just not a fair fight anymore. It will be like, wow, how can Iwan beat all Gods of Destructions and angels, man? Let's see.
smile, saying, "How about this? Better?"
Better of what?
And just like that, both energy apparitions
it's
of Guts
gone?
and Madara would then disappear without
it's
a
gone.
trace.
Why?
With them for some reason no longer needed by the God Killer.
He don't know. Oh, he wants to defeat. He wants to defeat Iwan just by himself, and he wants to defeat the puppets as well by himself without needing the giant apparition.
Before finally we get our explanation, with Vegito then suddenly powering up to his ultra form.
Oh, finally we see his ultra form after all this time, without horns, without anything. It's just ultra form, the ultra form we have seen from the absolute beginning.
Combining both Ultra Instinct and
And
Ultra
Ultra
Ego as
Ego.
he does so, yelling out, "Come on then! Send those walking dead men! Let us see just how much stronger I am now!"
Okay.
And as Vegito just stands there waiting for a response, he would yell further, "Huh? Hurry up! Bring it on!
Okay.
But this
Iwan is
overconfidence
nervous.
and willingness to engage just brings a cocktail of anger and fear
Iwan
to
is just
Iwan
mad.
as he
But fear as
grumbles,
well.
Your cockiness will be your demise, God Killer. Do not forget that each of these left you near death only days ago.
Okay.
Together, you will be annihilated. Do you understand?
Are you sure? He can just use his full power with the horns and you're done.
To which Vegeta would respond, I understand perfectly. So hurry up and give me my just dessert.
It's just desserts, man.
Just like that, Guts and
Vegeta is
Madara
getting
would then shoot off
overpowered
for
here.
Vegito, who immediately gets into fighting stance, readying himself without an ounce of hesitation.
Okay. Oh no.
But as the master and
is just
student
getting
attack with
interest.
elbow and fist simultaneously, a smiling Vegito is quick to just duck under.
Okay.
Leading to what seems like an angered Madara to launch
Let's
yet
go.
another attack. To think,
It's just so
I had
easy.
problems reading your movements
movement
before
Madara.
Madara. As instantly, as if avoiding attacks from just his younger son, Vegito would just hop over Madara's attack
Wow.
like it was nothing.
Previously he had the trouble, right? But now it's easy, so easy.
But of course,
it's Guts.
undeterred, the puppet Guts would soon then launch his own attack.
Okay. Oh, Vegeta just escaping.
Really, Guts? You think I wouldn't notice that big clunking body of yours? Get real. Eventually leading to Guts appearing right behind
It's just
Vegito,
so easy
but of
for him
course,
now.
the God Killer wouldn't care less.
It's just so easy for him now, man.
Dodging the swipe of Guts' arm
it's
with the
done.
simplest of head movements without even facing him before.
Boom.
Don't get too close, God! Before, like a donkey being approached closely from behind,
Wow.
quickly swings his leg back and kicks Guts
Wow.
far off.
It's just done, man.
Even with that pushback, the battle continues
Okay.
between the two,
Let's
despite
see.
how one-sided it is, as the puppet Madara watches on.
Okay.
But with of course nothing
Okay.
to say, the puppet would then launch in at what seems the perfect moment to step in. Oh, there you
Oh,
are, Madara.
Madara.
Reaching Vegito mid-fight from
Okay.
behind, but as he
Let's
swings,
go. Can he do some attack? Oh, not
Vegito
even
quickly
that.
vanishes out of the way, leading to Madara striking
Oh.
his student instead, as Vegito yells from behind, Hey! I don't think you're allowed to be beating your student,
student,
Madara! Tut tut!
Oh.
Maybe I'll have to be the one to dish out some disciplinary action here.
Oh.
As Vegito then begins powering in his palm a concentrated sphere of energy.
Oh, it's all hakai. It's just key.
Die!
Oh, he just
As
crushed.
suddenly, the Goku launches a barrage of ki
just
blasts
crushed him.
at the two members of the strongest
Oh, he
who just
don't
watched
want
stunned,
to absorb their energy that has been reanimated by Iwan.
unable to move
Oh.
until Iwan
I
moves.
thought he'll get her all the energy he had. He just crushed them with ease.
Law of attraction doesn't work for like 98% of people, statistically speaking. So what did this kid do?
Okay. He just crushed them. Oh, okay, what's that?
Iwan does exactly that in the end, as instantly Madara closes his hands together and summons his giant samurai titan
Oh,
at the very
Samurai
last
Titan.
moment.
Okay.
As each of the beams they crash on,
So the Samurai Titan will protect them from
exploding right
Vegito's
on the
beam.
protected Madara. While meanwhile, Guts surprisingly finds a way to escape, watching on from above as the smoke of the explosion dissipates. Peekaboo! But it's not
just
long for the
behind-
God Killer to notice, and he makes his appearance
He crushed
once
Guts.
again behind the once legendary swordsman.
Boom, crushing it. Oh,
But unfortunately,
energy
it doesn't
blade.
seem to be
Energy
to just
sword.
say hi, as
Okay.
in Vegito's right arm, an energy blade suddenly then appears.
Okay.
What? Wait! I won't be able to move him in time! alarming
It's
Iwan
done.
as he realizes no matter how dexterous he is, he will
All
never
done.
be able to outspeed the God Killer at
Okay.
that distance.
He's just done. He crushed
Sorry,
Guts.
Guts, but this is going to be a little bit of deja
Deja
vu.
vu.
As Vegito then
It's
thrusts
the
his
same
hand
thing,
behind,
so he killed
ready to
Guts
cut
2
through
times
Guts
now.
once more.
He cuts Guts 2 times. Okay.
Rest
he
in
slices
pieces,
Guts
my
again.
friend!
Rest in
And
pieces.
just like that,
Not rest in
mercilessly, without any caution, Vegeta would cut straight through the body of Guts.
Okay. Wow, it's just done.
But for some reason, whether it is because the warrior is just a puppet or not, Guts barely reacts.
Oh.
But soon, a reason why appears as inexplicably straight out of the playbook of Vegito.
What?
Slowly, the gaping distance between his torso and legs would begin to be bridged until...
Oh, yeah, it's reanimation. It's reanimation. He can't be defeated. The only technique that can be useful against this puppeteer user is Hakai technique. It's complete erasure. He must erase them from existence, or else he can't defeat it. As the way that I saw in the previous Naruto episode, the third Hokage, Sarutobi Hiruzen, sealed using the technique, I forgot the technique, the demon seal technique. He sealed the energy to his body. So because the Hiruzen doesn't have the Hakai technique, he needs to seal it. But for Vegito, I think he can just complete erasure, erase Hakai technique, erase from existence, and even there's this reanimation or what, the corpse is just erased from existence that he can't reanimate even more. It's just the chance he needs to erase Hakai. Or not,
Fine.
he'll not defeating
Guts would
them.
appear whole again, as if Vegito had done nothing. What? Did I just see what I thought I
You just need to
saw?
Hakai.
Confusing
It's
Vegito,
reanimation.
having never seen Guts do anything like this in their first battle.
Okay.
But the shock doesn't last long,
Oh,
as Vegito
this
then
is
says with a
lovely.
smile,
Yes, he
I
realizes
guess this is the power of reanimation,
reanimation.
huh? Looks like
I'm no longer the one immortal here.
I'm no longer the only immortal here.
So he needs to be Hakai.
And in response, the silent warriors would just
Okay.
grunt back. As Guts and Madara then surround Vegito, there is a cold silence
Okay.
as neither side makes the first move until...
Oh,
Both
Madara makes the
Madara and
first
Guts
move.
then simultaneously
okay.
begin moving at super
Will
speed.
Vegito just Hakai them? Or
Nice try!
Oh.
But I'm on a whole new level to
Yeah.
you two now.
what? It's now already so different.
And as soon as the three collide, the same story is seen. With the trio
Yeah,
then
again,
battling
fighting
all over the
again.
sky,
It's
with
just the
absolutely
same.
nothing being landed on Vegito before the eyes of Iwan.
Iwan is just shocked. He can't even
What?
handle.
What am I?
He's just shocked that he can't even launch any single attack, not even a punch to Vegito now. You think you are so confident with Guts and Madara as your disposal, and now this is just easy for Vegito. Bye.
But when we zoom in on Iwan's
Even with
expression,
the
his
two of
eyes
the
are
god-
wide
two of
open
the
in
five
shock,
is now so
as even
weak.
he realizes
How you compare
he's
Iwan
keeping up with
with
both of them.
Hmm.
No. Is he beating
Beating
them?
them? How can he not defeat
Almost
you,
in a
Iwan?
perfect answer to Iwan's thoughts, Vegeta would then effortlessly strike both Madara and Guts
And
with a
Guts.
full force kick,
Done. It's just done, man.
sending both to a brutal crash landing on the ground at near enough the same exact time.
Okay.
And with each of the former members of the five strongest completely dispatched of,
Wow, it's
with
just done.
ease, Vegito Cockly can't help but reflect, absolutely insane.
Remember, this is just his ultra form. It's not even his horn form. Not even his final form. He has 3 more form up his sleeve. The ultra form, final form, and also the horn demonic form. He is just using his weakest ultra form now, and he's beating 2 of the 5 strongest at the same time. What happened if he uses his full power now? He's just done.
Hey, the improvements I've made are night and day.
Because he absorbed
A bigger jump than even when I rematched that freak Zarbon. Oh, how I still remember the look on his face.
Okay.
But the laughter is soon cut short, as from close by, Vegito begins to sense movement again.
Oh, they're just alive.
As shockingly, like true zombies rising from the dead, Madara and Guts come back to life and full consciousness, despite the earlier beatdown. Leaving Iwan now to seemingly have the last laugh as he yells, "So sorry, God Killer, but as long as I exist, these two will forever continue to fight too. Just give up because..."
Just give up on what? He can just hide them,
Mid-sentence,
man.
Iwan is left paralyzed into complete silence as before him a horrifying and unexpected sight then appears. Hello, Destroyer.
Oh.
As suddenly, right before the face of Iwan
He directly Hakai
appears
Iwan.
Ultra Vegito, smirking with
Hakai
one
Iwan.
hand on his hip nonchalantly and the other face palm first towards the god, as he looks down and says, "Well, if it's as long as you exist, Iwan, then I should just make sure you don't anymore." Hakai!
Man, he don't even think of absorbing Iwan's energy anymore because he has fun in absorbing Guts and Madara. He Hakai Iwan, he don't even care about his energy anymore. It's not pathetic compared
Immediately
to
then
the
shouting the
energy he
one word
tasted
we all
now.
expected to erase Iwan finally. That is until... Wait! They'll be erased too!
They'll be erased.
Iwan with a look of pure terror and a trembling voice would yell out a confusing statement. Causing Vegito to stop his destruction technique midway and question, "Those two will be erased too?"
Because
What the hell are you
Vegito don't want to erase
talking
them
about,
both.
you damn Yeti?
Okay.
And Iwan, now serious, as he finally gets a chance to fight for his life, then begins. Yes.
This is just his argument.
Yes. If you destroy me, those two will vanish too. They are only here because of my energy. You see these energy strings? They run through their whole body. And if you erase me, while my energy makes up their very being, once I disappear, they too will face the same fate. You don't want that, do you?
You don't want that. So he can just cut that energy and this body will become a corpse again and he can just Hakai you after this. You don't want that. I can just cut the energy.
You're obviously saving them for some reason. Perhaps because only the destroyers and angels were part of the arrangement of Earth. But whatever your reasoning, stick with it. Spare me.
Spare me.
And me only. You've proven your point and given me a brutal defeat. I will disappear from this universe and never talk to a mortal again, let alone destroy one. I will even help you find Mule. If you wish. And with that said, suddenly a look of deep thought strikes Vegito.
I will not be fooled by this again. The last time Vegito does this, oh yeah, I agree to your agreement, and then the Hakai or something. Don't buying this again, Arj. He will definitely kill Iwan.
And
whatever
he
the
even
argument
then
is.
drops his palm.
He don't care.
Actually agree.
I don't buy
And without
it.
saying a word more, Vegeta would then mysteriously turn his back
Don't
to a
buy
nervous
this, don't buy
Iwan
this, don't buy this,
and
do not buy this.
towards
He'll kill
Guts
Iwan.
and
He
Madara.
don't care, he will not spare one
And
last
soon enough,
judgment.
Vegeta would approach Guts first. The first of the 5 strongest, and perhaps one of the only gods Vegito had grown a level of respect for. And once Vegito and Guts lock eyes, Vegito can only say quietly, "What has he done to you, Guts? Do you even know who you're looking at anymore?"
Okay.
But of course, only monotonous groans or silence is what the lifeless puppet Guts gives back in return. Before
It's not
Vegito
done yet.
would then continue,
What will Vegito do now?
"Guts, it's true. You were nothing to do with what happened to my loved ones. And it wouldn't be fair to even say you allowed it to happen.
Yep. Okay.
You've existed for millennia, and to this day, I know not where you or Madara are from. Madara had mentioned a land beyond, and if it's different from this realm, then I cannot make the wrong decision here."
Okay. Oh, he do
But
what?
suddenly, a truly interesting phenomenon begins to develop. As from the right side of Vegito's
Oh,
skull,
his horn.
a small bump begins to develop.
This horn.
Before then growing out
But just
quickly
a-
to a
but-
small horn,
but just a
and
little
finally,
bit of horn.
a full-length demon horn.
Oh.
Just as we witnessed against Madara, and notably as he does so, a lone tear falls from Vegito's eye.
Oh.
A horn? And Iwan from behind would instantly realize what this meant. Hakai!
Oh, he has hyped them.
As now, a demonically charged Vegito out of nowhere would then yell the chant he was
Okay,
supposed to
Hakai.
finish earlier.
But wait, why does he need to use a horn to Hakai them? Why don't he just Hakai them in his state? Ultra form will do. But, oh, okay, I guess this is the 5 strongest. Even after they're being a puppeteer, they're being on a reanimation. If he don't go into his full form, his full powered mode, he won't be able to Hakai them, I think. His Hakai energy won't be on par. Maybe.
Is still flowing, but said with conviction nonetheless.
Okay, Hakai.
And just like that,
It's a race.
the silent puppet
I already
Guts
said,
would erase.
reanimation cannot be sealed as what we saw in Naruto, or Hakai, complete erasure, so he can't even be reanimated again. He can't be immortal again because he's complete erasure. Okay.
Instant.
It's done.
Monster! You
You
demon!
demon.
Causing an instant shock and horror reaction from Iwan before
Iwan
his
is running
fight
away.
or flight is activated, and he immediately just begins running for his life.
He's running away.
Only serving though to anger Vegito more though, as he grumbles, "You made me do that, Yeti!
He makes me. You make Vegito kill gods
You
twice.
can run! You think you can run from me?"
Okay.
As Vegito
He's
immediately then
mad,
swipes
man.
his
This
right
will be
hand into the air
brutality.
before
He is freaking mad.
and in a truly shocking, unexpected move, Vegito
Vegito
would then
Hakai.
crash his palm into the face of
Oh, he Hakai the freaking whole planet. Or even, I don't know, what's this, dimension or what? He just Hakai him. So wherever he go, Iwan is just Hakai.
the planet.
This is just what Sidra used against Vegito all those episodes ago, but this is on a different, complete scale. Okay.
Pushing all his
Done.
destruction power
Yes, that's
into
done.
the very core of the globe, causing huge ripples of energy,
Damn it,
wind
Terry
and
Hakai.
power to shockwave everywhere as he does so until...
Everything is Hakai. Iwan is Hakai. He don't think of absorbing even his energy. It's meaningless now. Okay.
In
Wow.
a flash of unfathomable
Wow.
light
Wow.
and speed,
Wow.
Iwan,
What will
Madara,
happen next,
and the
man?
entire planet
truly
are then
interested.
erased on the
It's
spot
just done.
and never to be seen
It's
again.
just freaking done. What will
And
happen?
in the silent aftermath,
Okay.
Vegeta was left all alone in the expanse of space. His right
Okay.
hand still trailing with destruction
Wow.
energy, as when we
It's just
zoom in,
done.
a single trace of a tear remains in his eye. as he looks down and finally says,
Okay.
"You were a fool to think that dirty trick would work on me,
Destroyer. Okay.
Those two deserve to just die and atone in the afterlife. But if you think I won't do anything to get my revenge on you destroyers,
he'll destroy everything.
another thing coming."
Okay.
But as Vegito says this, behind, almost without a hint of sound,
There is
a pair
someone.
of feet descend.
Oh my god.
Well, that was an entertaining show, God Killer.
Who is this now?
And suddenly, a mysterious new
Who
figure
is
is
this?
revealed, with black hair,
Oh, it's the third of the 5
a
strongest.
symbol on his cheek, and
Why is he
drapes
similar like
what could only be
Goku?
described as divine clothing.
Okay,
As
third
the
of the
mystery
5
warrior
strongest.
would then finally let
Third
out,
of the 5 strongest.
"I'm guessing you know
The
the deal.
deal right now.
I am the
The third of the 5 strongest after
third of the
Madara.
5 strongest.
After Madara.
You may call
Call me
Yamoshi.
Yamoshi. Who is a freaking Yamoshi?
But that was it for today's video, guys, and if you made it this far, leave me a hashtag
my
Yamoshi
God,
in the
Yamoshi.
comments down below and let me know just how powerful this warrior will be and if he really is the legendary Saiyan we're all thinking of.
Okay, I don't know any clue about this. What's the legendary Saiyan? I only heard his name. I haven't watched it, but okay, I'm glad I will watch it blindly without knowing who and where Yamoshi come from. What's the legendary Saiyan? What's his power? Does he have this Super Saiyan strength of Broly or what Yamoshi? But man, this is just
Or you
getting
can
out
just
of
find
hand.
out what.
I think okay, done. Oh my god, it's just getting out of hand. This is just getting intense, crazy. It's just getting amazing, guys. Wow, Yamoshi, if he's this confident, he knows he can beat full power Vegito now. I'm truly interested, guys, but wow. Arch is just completely in a different planetary scale of creation. Can't wait to see what comes next, guys, but for now, I'll cut it here till we meet again next week in another set of Ultra Vegito's reaction. Bye.